All right, guys. We're here. It's Datefails. I think we're rolling this time.
I think we're on.
We've started now 4 times.
This is the third time we've done this podcast today.
This is like all of the sex with, never mind.
All of the sex with who? Who? Can we discuss?
With so many old men that I've had sex with.
I understand.
You sleep with a lot of old men?
You've slept with how old?
What's old?
My age.
That's not old. What are you, 30? How old are you?
Almost.
25?
25, yes. 25.
You look
Hollywood,
amazing.
are you listening? I'm 25.
Wow, congratulations.
A hot 25.
I hate aging. I hate it so much.
You're not aging.
I am. I just get Botox.
No.
I'm totally aging.
You just had a birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
you.
she's also 25.
Yes, I turned 25 again. Actually, I just say 27 forever now. I'm never gonna
Yeah,
say-
27 is my age.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You look amazing. You look not a day over 25.
You know, I used to look 12.
Actually, you do look really young, but it's partly the glasses.
Oh, good. They hide my bags in the crow's feet. They're so distracting you can't see where I'm aging.
You guys can't see her glasses unless you're watching this on camera, but
They're pretty obnoxious.
Jessica's wearing, I should probably say who you are.
I'm Jessica Michelle Singleton, and these glasses are mine.
I like that you just introduced yourself. Could you list your own credits also? Could you give yourself a full proper intro?
Oh, I wish I could. I wish I was better at selling myself. I'd probably be further in my career.
I feel like you're everywhere. Like you literally travel the world. Like every time I look at your Twitter, you're like, I'm in Africa telling jokes. I'm in Saudi Arabia telling, like you're everywhere.
I get around.
I've heard that about you.
Yeah.
I've heard that about
I'm
you.
out there, you
That's
guys.
what people say.
Yeah.
No offense. It's fine. I wish I got around. I don't get around anymore.
What?
I could
Since
get around.
Tuesday? What are you?
I haven't had
No
sex.
shit.
We'll talk
I
about
haven't
it.
had sex in like 48 hours.
I know. How live? You must be just dying.
I didn't have birthday sex. I'll tell the story, but I didn't. I had a date fail on my birthday.
No.
I'm depressed about it.
Technically, was it the day before your birthday? Like, I saw you Monday.
Oh, that night too, I didn't have sex. I haven't had sex this week.
Oh, you
make
poor
it sound like
woman.
I haven't had sex in months.
Me too. Last time I had sex, Jimmy Carter was president. So
Oh my God, you're so
old. I know. Thank you.
Ooh.
By the
Wow.
way,
Look who's turned on now.
can we at least?
The old man lover over here.
Hi, what are you, like a grandpa?
Oh my God. Jayson Thibault is here also
Yep.
from Punch Drunk.
Punch
and
Drunk and 92.7 The Pod. Both things are on All Things Comedy here, so please enjoy those.
Yeah, and just plug your podcast.
Well, my podcast is called Ignorance is #blessed, you guys. It's just my own free-floating podcast.
I love it. You have one of my favorite Twitters too. Your Twitter is so funny.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
You're one person I follow that everything you tweet, I'm like, I've thought that. Like you tweet the things I think in my head all day.
Yay.
So that's huge. That's good.
I'm oversharing. It's just like a timeline of all my bipolar episodes.
Who cares? I just say whatever I want now. I used to like care
too.
and be like, what if people get mad about this or don't like this? And now I'm just like, whatever.
I don't have the energy to care. I'm
You
like,
shouldn't.
Fuck off.
You can't filter it though. The minute you start filtering, I feel like is the minute that you're gonna just lose your edge as a comic too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Right?
also like that's not art if you're just like trying to pander to what people want to hear.
Yeah, that's pop
because that
music.
changes.
Yeah.
That'll change.
And I don't want to be the Lady Gaga. Yes, I do.
I do too.
But
The Lady
she's your
Gaga-
own artist.
She's amazing. You don't want to be the Justin Bieber
No.
of comedy.
I do.
Baby.
Big
Teeb
time.
already owns that
Big
title,
time.
by the way.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
look at you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Old Bieber.
Let's just start with what we were talking about. Old Bieber. That's what he calls his dick.
Old Bieber.
Good old Bieber.
Hey, it's time for me to get out old Bieber.
Can I give your dick?
Spray the room down.
Can I give your dick a plug or no?
Please, go ahead.
Oh my God! Wait, I don't even remember how this
Can
happened.
your dick give me a plug? Hello. Okay.
This doesn't happen to me
Hello.
often, but we were at the parlor the other night. How did you end up showing dick pics, team? How did this happen?
Oh, you
Showing your
said-
own dick pics?
yes.
No, she said something about. It was something about my dick.
You were showing. It was me, you. We
Yeah.
were sitting around. It was me, you, and like two
Jason
other-
Rouse and-
Jason Rouse. I think you were showing it to
Danielle
Rouse.
Rawlings or something.
That checks
Donnell
out.
Rawlings. I think Donnell asked to see it. I'm kidding. Donnell
No.
would never.
Can you imagine that?
Like, show me.
Show me your dick.
I don't remember
Let me
how.
see your dick, nigga. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Oh gosh.
You got it.
You know what it was? You were showing me other photos in your phone, and I said, "Don't scroll through to the nudes or something."
Yes, somehow it came out.
and
Been
then,
there.
But he has, I gotta say,
Beautiful-
on a 10
beautiful penis.
scale,
A pretty good angle on his photos.
a 10 on the dick. He even showed me one where it was not
But wait,
erect.
what's a
Thank
10
you.
on the dick for you? Like, are you into just like the bigger the better?
No,
like this
it's not a
coffee
size
cup?
queen situation. Although that would be a little large.
I would
I
die.
think. Yeah. Yeah. No.
You wouldn't even want that dick.
No. It's like the size and the shape and the color and the hair. It's a whole
color.
thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, there is just like a perfect balance.
Yeah.
I want to get a Yelp review going for my dick, everybody. So
You
if
don't
you want
want
to feel free on that.
You don't want it too big.
Right?
I don't want it too big. Some people do.
I don't want it too big either.
I don't have a lot of room in there. I'm great for men who have like average to slightly undersized penises because it makes them feel really manly.
That's a good
They're
thing.
like, I have a big dick. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. It's not that I'm half a person.
You're small. You're a small lady.
I'm creepy small.
I always wondered that though, if the vagina.
This midget's loving my medium dick.
Yeah. Woo!
You would make midgets. Actually, midgets though have normal sized penis.
It's like
Did you
how
know
they have
that?
giant heads, or
Yeah.
I mean, regular size heads, but on tiny bodies.
Exactly, and then I think it looks even bigger because
Yeah.
they're midgets.
Yeah, of
It's gotta
course.
be inconvenient. Don't they like drag on the ground with their tiny little legs?
Maybe we should call Brad Williams and
Brad,
just
tell us your dick woes.
does your dick.
Yeah.
I've actually randomly seen Brad's. I've seen a
I don't
lot
feel like
of.
that's random. I feel like his dick would just fall out.
He just
like, all
pulls
the
it
time.
out at random. I don't remember how I saw his, but I saw his
He's
also.
probably just like, check out my dick, guys.
I think it was something along those lines.
Eh.
Drunk at a party.
Yeah. Of
And I was
course.
like curious. I was like, is it really? I've heard it's big.
Yeah. And then you have to be like, well, is it big or is this like one of those weird optical illusions?
Yeah, like a
Right.
funhouse mirror.
Yeah.
Right, you can't tell.
Yeah.
It's awkward how many dicks I've seen and never ever touched. Like when I start thinking about it, I've seen a
Same
lot
here.
of dick that I've really.
Wow, I'm just
Really?
more so not touching than seeing.
God.
guys
This says a lot
should
about
show
me
it
that
to
like
me.
their dicks out and I'm like, well,
Why
no,
does
I
this
have
surprise
to,
you? Why does
I have
that
to
surprise
at
you?
least touch it.
You're like, now that it's out, can I pet it?
Well, I have to see what it looks like
Take
when
it
it
for
gets
a walk.
hard.
How would you feel if a guy, like, let's talk about this for a minute. All the guys now in the news
Pulling their dicks
pulling
out.
their dicks out. And I started actually thinking back, like, how many times this happened to me that a guy has pulled his dick out without me asking? And it's happened a few times.
Yeah.
And I've never been like, I've always
Horrified?
been like, dude, seriously,
Put your
put
dick
it
away, dude.
Yeah, I've never been like,
In what context do they pull a dick out? Are you like making out and like in it,
No.
or is it just like where we're watching TV and I look over and he's got his cock out?
That's hilarious. There's like,
there's different levels of why do you pull your cock out all of a sudden? Like, does a scene in a movie just inspire it? No, it's happened to me. It's happened to me a couple times in a place like a car or a green room. Honestly,
a green room.
yeah, it happened in a green room once, but it was with a comic I'm friends with.
Yeah.
But I think he just kind of thought like we'd always had a flirty vibe, but we'd never kissed or hooked up. And then, you know, he was a little drunk and was kind of like.
And has Asperger's. He's like, well, I'll just pull my dick out.
I mean, it was
And
one of
then
those
it'll
things.
happen.
It was, yeah.
Right. I don't even know.
feel like
Does that
there's-
ever really
I
happen?
feel like
Like,
there's men who try that they're like, well, if I just pull it out, she won't be able to contain herself.
It has.
Like, ooh, a dick.
nothing's further from the truth.
Really? Have you ever pulled your dick out, honestly,
Just to see what would
just to
happen?
see what would happen to someone?
I mean, as a goof, a lot of times. You know, like I used to.
that's different.
Yeah, but you're like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I used to live with a girl. Still good friends. She's married today, and I would always like trick her to look at my I would open the refrigerator door while she's on this side of it, and I'm looking and I'm pulling my pants off, and then when I close the refrigerator door, I'm naked.
That's so funny.
Shit like that. But I've never been like, hey, look what's going on over here, and slap my dick on a table and cross my fingers and hope she wants to take it for a walk.
Also, like with strangers, it's so different from with your friends.
From,
Like
like,
you just
somebody
don't
you're
pull it
close
out at
friends
like in a coffee bean, like at the table, like over a meeting, a business meeting.
I mean, thank God I don't have a dick because I would be in so much trouble by now.
Would you pull it out?
All of you
Yeah,
would.
I would just think it's so funny. Like, I wish that my pussy lips were big enough that I could just like pull them out of like the zipper in my jeans just to see if anyone noticed.
I'm glad they're not. I'm
Can you
really
imagine?
glad.
It's just like how horrifying that would be. There's just like a little. and you're like,
Oh my
I don't know why I
God.
made that
That would be
noise, but
so unattractive.
I remember growing up, like I would drive around in pickup trucks. I mean, granted, I was a hick, total like white trash growing up, but I would drive around in
Same.
pickup trucks with my friends in the back of a truck and moon everybody.
I was such a big mooner.
Right? Me too.
Mooning's gone away.
I still
streaked.
moon people.
Did you streak?
I totally streaked.
Now I've lost my body confidence because of LA.
Oh, stop.
No,
You're
I was never streaking and being like, look how hot I am. I was just like, this is hilarious.
I'm naked.
Dude,
And I
it's
have
funny.
I have the body of like an underfed, like old man who escaped from a mental institution where it's just like loose in weird places. Where I'm just like, what's happening? And why are there wrinkles there?
I've never looked at you and thought, old man, in my
Because
life.
my clothing hides it.
You've done such a good job of underselling yourself
That's what you do is like I lower the bar so much that people are like,
you know what? It's not
this
that
isn't
bad.
as bad as I thought it would be.
That's a really good plan, I think.
That is great.
I really do. I don't understand why people put their best photos on dating
Being
apps.
so pleasantly
I'm like, but
surprised.
You're shittiest.
Here's the problem is that like I don't even use dating apps anymore because I'm just like, why? What am I doing? But like when I did, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put realistic photos, and I was like, these are photos that actually look like me. But I was like, because everyone does the best photo thing, I was like, people are looking at my photos and thinking I'm even uglier than that. So I was like, fuck, because they're gonna be like, this is the best she has.
That's what I think. You should put photos that make you look a little shittier than you really do.
I want to make a dating app where all you can write is your flaws.
You can do that on any dating
I know,
app.
but I want it to be like you can only list things that are like perceived like personality flaws about you, and you can't say anything else.
And then the
So you
gist
know
of
what
it
you're
is
getting.
right. You read it and go, can I handle
Yes.
this shit?
It's like,
Yeah.
is this person? Do I find myself looking at them enough? Like they're attractive
The
enough
problem
that
is
I'm like
guys
willing
don't
to put up
care.
with the fact that she'll stab me or
Good,
whatever.
that's a good point. I think guys though, but it's like that thing I used to do on Tinder. Like I talk about it on stage. I used to go on Tinder and message guys and literally act like a psycho and say shit like, "Hey, I want to have a one night stand, but I have a weird quirk where I like to bring leeches in bed and like put them on."
And men
your
would be
body."
like, okay.
"Yeah." Guys would be like, "Oh, cool."
No
Is there
shit.
Men
a
will
bait
do
shop
anything.
around? Yeah, they don't care.
Men are so fucking disgusting.
Thank
Like,
you.
it's just
Right here.
like,
I'm sitting right here.
And you
There's
know
another
it's
one right
true.
over there. There's another one right over there.
He's an angel.
Guys are disgusting, but I mean, we know it, and we
Yeah.
still.
And we still are like, I'm gonna put this in my mouth. Ooh. Every woman thinks that like the man that they're with, like when you start dating someone, you're like, like men are fucking gross, and then you start dating one, you're like, he's fucking gross. Like you think it's cute. You're like, ooh, I don't know.
There is a thing. There is a thing about all the things that turn women on about men at the beginning. Like the reasons you're attracted to them are the things that you end up
Drive you
bitching
away.
about. Like you go like,
That's
oh,
the same for us about you, though.
It is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
yeah.
like, her perfect tits.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, but like women will be like, I love that he's like so flirty and he's like, I don't know, he's so funny when he texts and the comments, whatever.
And then at the end, they're like, can't you just be real for 5 minutes?
Yeah, or
and
you
then,
get-
8 months later, you're like, God, he won't stop texting me. Jesus
I've
Christ.
never really said that about any. I'm always the one that won't stop texting until guys
I
block
have
me.
to respond to everyone. It's like compulsive.
I get so mad. This is the thing. I'm not a crazy person. Like I'm not the girl
Classic
that will.
thing a crazy person says.
I know.
It
It's
said
so true.
every crazy
It's
woman.
so true.
Every crazy woman. I'm not crazy. I'm never jealous.
No sane person
Okay.
is like, I'm not crazy.
Right.
Well, I never am. I don't show up. Like I won't show up at your house. I don't stalk social media. I'm very good about all that. Like don't be a psycho shit.
Yeah,
Like,
the
but
101.
I am like this. If we're fucking on the regular and you don't answer my text for a reasonable amount of time, which to me is like 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
There's nothing you're doing. I don't care where you are.
You can't even be like, hey, busy, but I'll text you later.
Thank you.
That's
So
just-
to
yeah.
me, if you don't do that, I get so fucking crazy.
Or you got to be like, hey, sorry, I didn't text you back. I was asleep or something like that. And you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Asleep
I was
is okay.
starting to be.
I will-
Asleep is okay.
Yeah,
I
sure, of
will
course. But you got to
divorce
say that's
people.
why I haven't hit you up.
Yes.
I'll go crazy when I'm talking to a guy and then all of a sudden he's not texting back. And
Thank
I'll
you.
make this whole scenario in my head. I'm like, oh, well, he's probably just talking to some other woman. I guess he didn't even like hanging out with
we
me.
do the same
What
shit.
A piece of
You
shit.
do?
Absolutely, totally,
then
of
when he
course. If you
texts you like,
care, if you
"Oh."
care.
Oh, he's been. Oh,
That's
I'm
the thing,
silly.
though.
He was
Like
in
a
the
silly
bath.
text. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm so.
Thank you. I just got in a fight with someone about this a few weeks ago because we're in the middle of a conversation.
Yep.
And it was a conversation I didn't even want to have. I don't think you should have any conversation over text that's like
Serious?
anything but flirting.
Yeah.
But it was like he brought up like another guy and asked me if I had like hooked up with this guy, a guy I'm friends with. And we start talking about it. Then all of a sudden, wait, stop.
Okay.
I just threw you.
Oh,
Christ.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Don't
Getting-
tell Aaron.
getting
Don't tell
heated.
Aaron.
I just
she
spilled
just
coffee for the
crushes
people
the
at home.
cup with her hand.
Then
I'm fine.
She's like, I'm not a crazy person. Throws coffee and everything. Hot coffee in my face.
Fine.
Jason
This is for all men who didn't text me back. Hot
you
coffee
didn't
in my
text
eyes.
me back.
Also, to ask you that, A, at all, but B,
Right? And we weren't exclusive. So I'm like,
that's
why are
such
you
a
even
weird,
asking?
It's none of your fucking business.
But then the thing is, in the middle
But wait,
of it,
is it a
he stopped.
Wait, no, hang on. He was asking you if you hooked up with some other guy.
Okay, it was a guy
Is
that...
it a friend, a mutual
Is a
friend
guy
of all of
you're
yours?
No,
I
but
can see that.
it's a guy I was seeing, not exclusively, but regularly. And then there's another guy I'm friends with that he knows I hang with. And he was like, I don't get it. You guys just hang, but you've never fucked. And then I was like, well, we kind of hooked up a little, but we didn't fuck. But we kind of fooled around, and then I wasn't that into him. And he was like, well, what exactly did you do? And he wanted specifics.
No.
Right. And then I was like, I was like, what's the big deal? Why does it matter? And then all of a sudden, he just didn't answer back. All of a sudden, for 3 hours.
What?
Right? Thank you. And
when
then
he's in the middle of saying all this.
And then I start getting crazy, like, hey, hey, are you pissed? Where'd you go? Like, I keep texting every, like, half hour after that, because now in my head, I'm like, I'm thinking, I fucked up? Or why did he suddenly...
Like, I'm allowed to hook up with people.
I was like...
Before I ever knew you. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I was just like, maybe and even now, like, we weren't together, so then I was like, maybe I said the wrong thing. And then finally, when he answered later... He was like all pissed off that I was blowing him up and he didn't understand why I went crazy. And I go, if I'm in the middle of talking to someone, he's like, I walked into a business meeting. I'm like, first of all, no one's in a meeting for 3 hours. I don't care what kind of meeting you're in.
Also, like, you could have said going into a meeting.
That was my thing.
That's what you do.
Don't you just say like, oh, hey, I'm about to walk into a meeting, so I got to hit you later?
1,000,000% that's what you do.
Thank you. I know I'm not crazy.
Yeah, also, whoever you are, you're not that talented. No one wants to hang out with you that long.
You're a hack.
Ugh.
Is that the same one we were talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop fucking this hack.
I'm not
he's
anymore.
a creepy guy.
Okay.
But I'm so proud of myself because he texts me. Oh, so the
Don't
shit.
fuck hacks.
Dude, the shit hit the fan because he wouldn't come to my birthday party. We got in the hugest fight about this. And I was like, then it's done. If you won't come to my birthday party, it's fucking done, right?
I mean, you can show up.
That's what I said. Do what you did. Come through and give me a hug and leave.
No, he's fucking you. Come through and buy you all the drinks and like be so grateful that he even has ever gotten to see you naked.
How about this? Pick up the check for all my friends. You're a millionaire. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Ew, what a pig.
He's a bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck
hack.
you hack.
Okay, we're done.
I don't know who it is. I hope it's not someone I work
It's Eddie
with.
Murphy.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you, Eddie
Fuck
Murphy.
you, Eddie Murphy.
Fuck you, Eddie.
We don't like
you,
your
Eddie.
movies.
Norbit sucked. Is it Norbit? Norbit.
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 What was that movie where he played all the different fat people?
I mean, Nutty Professor.
Yes.
Yes.
Nutty Professor can
Hercules,
suck a
Hercules.
dick.
Oh no, now I'm worried I have arms like the Nutty Professor characters.
I was
I'm
surprised you
sitting
took the
like this to
sweatshirt
try
off.
to make. Why? Because I'm so fat.
No, to keep it off. Before you were talking about it, you're like, I'm not going to take this off because you fear you have bingo wings.
But wait. So
Goodbye, arm.
I had a
Goodbye, arm?
Goodbye arms.
I wave and the arm keeps waving.
Stop. She's like
You're so
25.
stupid.
She's like 100 pounds.
Hey, I'm 108.
108 pounds?
She's 108 pounds. She's like, my arms wobble.
You
or
guys,
whatever.
I don't understand how I can weigh so little and still jiggle so much.
First of all, you don't jiggle. But secondly, you should come
see
with
my
me
stomach.
to Barboza Method.
I want to come.
Come, I love that place.
That's a much better look for you.
She just tied a sweatshirt around her.
You look like you're like on one of those rafts from that come in from Cuba with like
Oh my God.
50 people on it. Like,
Who is wearing a sweat? How do I look like? I thought this was like sophisticated.
Can we just discuss that Jessica is wearing glasses that you've definitely seen at a nursing home on a senior citizen, and now she has her sweatshirt tied around
You guys,
her neck like a shawl.
I'm barreling toward death like a senior citizen.
well,
You're fine.
It's my arthritis. Oh, it's aging me.
You look amazing.
Thank
Are
you.
you single right now, by the way?
I'm so
Oh
single.
yeah, you haven't had sex in months. You said you
Months.
either, Teep?
yeah, me either.
No sex for months?
Yeah, probably 4-ish
I went through a
months.
breakup and I've lost my sexuality.
What?
I'm like,
Aren't you so horny?
here's
I
the
am.
thing.
I'm losing my shit.
I've become.
I decided the other day, I'm like,
asexual.
man, something's got to give.
I hope you're jerking off. I don't want you to hurt somebody.
Yeah, but it's still after a while that does nothing.
Wait, I don't understand.
It's
but you're
starting to come back.
It is.
But like, I can tell when I'm ovulating. That because like that's the only time
Oh
I'm horny.
my god, I'm so horny the day before my period. It's nuts.
Oh, I think my period's coming too because I'm.
You
Just
guys should both call me the day before your periods.
Have you ever been like fucking someone?
No.
And I mean, not at the moment, but like there's someone you're having sex with, and you know you're gonna get your period, and you're trying to will it away so that you can fuck them before it comes.
Yes.
Like I literally when my last period
Not
was
now.
coming, I was so horny. I hadn't had sex in, I know this isn't long, but 3 weeks,
Four-
which for me is long.
4 hours.
No, it's
I'm a sex addict
I
when
have
I'm fucking.
Hey, me too.
Okay.
I've always been like crazy sexual. It's fucking with my like whole personal identity.
I'm doing the exact same thing right now.
Because like
Swear to God, I'm
Why
doing the
don't
exact
you
same
guys
thing.
fuck?
I've always been horny and anxious, and now I'm like not really as much of either of those things, and I don't know who I am.
You're not anxious?
I've been meditating a lot, and I'm much less anxious.
How do you meditate without masturbating? I've never been able to do that.
Yeah,
I think I think that's key.
I lay there, and then the guy's voice starts in, and then the ocean sounds, and then I just start touching my
to the headspace guy. He's like, don't judge yourself.
I bet a lot of people do. Now that I think about it, I bet that guy gets a lot of people
like,
off inadvertently.
I am at peace with the universe. Oh,
I'm
letting
I've never felt so centered.
I just get relaxed, and then when if I'm laying in bed still and quiet, which is where I meditate, I lay down in bed, and I put on the white noise thing, and then I turn on the YouTube meditation guy, and I can't help it. It just happens within the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, but I'm not like that cartoon of women masturbating where it's like laying in a tub and there's flowers and you're like everything's peaceful or whatever. You know what I mean? Where
there's a cartoon of women masturbating?
No, just like that cartoonish idea that we're like
masturbating?
Laying on a cloud, like a bunch of pillows, and we're just like, I'm so relaxed. Like when I masturbate, I'm like a gremlin. And I'm having like a Rolodex of fantasies going through my head where I'm like rolling through different men I want to fuck, and then they're just like, you're a whore, and I'm being fucked in a bathroom. And I'm like, why does this make me happy?
She's so right. It's only in porn that the girl wears nice lingerie and she sets herself up on beautiful pillows in the right position.
Like
who does that?
Free time do you have, you
no
bitch?
Shit.
Who even has that many pillows?
I have work to do. I'm starting to get a lot of pillows, but this is how how much I'm leaning into being a single lady is
You're nesting.
The other day I cocooned myself in the pillows like it was a womb, and I was like, this is a problem.
Do you want to know?
This is the perfect place for me to masturbate.
I woke up, I'm not joking, I woke up the other morning with my magic wand between my legs like I was spooning it, cuddling the vibrator.
It's your little spoon. How is that magic wand? They scare me.
Oh my God.
I saw one at a friend's house and I turned it on and I was like, ah!
I have to use it over. It's so powerful. I have to use it over underwear. I can't put it directly against my skin.
I'm afraid it'll rip my clit off.
It's 1 horsepower. You can't use it too often.
It's 1 horsepower?
Yes.
Have you ever seen
It's like
that
a
video
belt sander.
of the person
It
fucking
is.
the horse?
It's
the guy died.
Yeah.
I can't use a
I don't put it inside me.
Well, yeah, of course.
But you,
Jesus Christ.
Imagine if that could fit in there.
If you did, I'd be like, God damn.
But you can buy they sell attachments for it.
No, I just use my hand. And then
I do too now.
But I think sometimes I'm gonna get carpal tunnel because it takes just a little too long, and I'm like, you ever about to come and then your hand's about to give out, and you're like, God damn! It's like having a boyfriend who can't keep his dick hard. You're like, please, not yet.
Exactly.
I'm almost there.
Oh my God. I mean, I actually switched to my hand recently because I was afraid the magic wand because it can desensitize you if you use it too often.
I had a fleshlight, and you ever use one of those Biddlecum? Holy shit! Let me tell you this.
Nah, I get so much pussy.
I had to get rid of it after I had it for months.
Which one did you have? Was it any?
Was it just
person's?
filled with gross cum and you couldn't clean it?
You put it in the dishwasher?
That's the thing. That it's great. I swear to God, it's better than jerking off.
Is it better than
No.
pussy?
No.
Wait, it's better than jerking off?
Absolutely.
Huh.
It's like sex, blowjob, fleshlight,
wow,
everything else. It's incredible.
Every blowjob?
No.
So it's better than a bad blowjob.
Oh, absolutely better than a bad blowjob.
I gave Amir K the fleshlight stamina training unit.
Well, I'll tell you what. After a while, I started to get feelings for it. I'd be talking to it and shit.
Are you serious?
No, but I did kind of start to I didn't have any need to talk to women anymore.
You're like
after a while, I was like, man, I'm going to try to rap to this girl when I can just go home and fuck my fleshlight.
I feel like a lot of men get like that they're just like, I can just masturbate.
I've
gotten like that a little as a woman. That
so
it's like,
have I.
And the worst thing about that is that it's like once you're done, it's so humiliating because now there's dishes to do. You know what I mean?
Welcome to being a woman.
You're like, what the hell have I done?
Do you put it in the dishwasher with other dishes?
No, no.
Just like my teacups.
Right. It's just in the dish strainer.
It's like the cocaine plate and the flashlight. That's all that's in the dishwasher.
Welcome to LA. That's a beautiful picture, by the way. Someone should take that.
I should get a new one now.
A new flashlight?
I got rid of it a long time ago, a couple years ago. But I literally had to when I threw it in the dumpster, I just looked at I'm going to miss you.
A single tear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That thing was incredible.
Huh.
I'll never let go.
Interesting talk we just had.
Have you ever masturbated?
Yes.
All the time.
A fantasy of someone who you want to have sex with,
yeah,
is a legitimate person you know, and then you actually fuck them and you're like, boy, is
so
it
disappointed?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
I'm trying to remember the last guy that happened with. We had so much built up tension. I thought it was going to be so
Oh, it's the
hot.
worst.
And then we fucked, and he was so bad in bed. By the way, this guy didn't eat pussy. I can't stand when guys don't eat pussy. I think if you don't eat pussy, you're gay. 100% gay.
Yeah.
Steve, do you eat pussy every time?
Oh, absolutely.
Does your dick get hard when you eat the pussy?
Of course. It's usually before
I
that.
had a guy who's
It's usually before that.
whose dick wouldn't get hard when he went down on me.
Then he's gay.
And I was like,
I'm telling you.
I told him it was weird.
He's
like-
gay.
He's like, all men are like that. I'm like, no, they're not. And I was like, listen. But then I was like, maybe my pussy just stinks. But I'm like, well, the stink never bothered anyone
Maybe
else.
your pussy has
so.
bingo wings.
But here's the thing. If a guy...
I'm just a pile of wings.
Just a flop around kind of.
Dude, if a guy doesn't get off getting you off, that's not a guy I want to fuck.
Well, of course you don't. Yep, you do not want to be with that person.
No, the best guys in bed get... I love guys. It's usually sociopaths, by the way, but listen. Sociopaths...
They're like, look what I've done.
yeah, they're so good in bed that they're so self-centered that they get
It's
off
like a
more on how
narcissistic.
many times that... Yes. I love fucking guys that, like, have a competition going with themselves for how many times they can get you off. There are guys like that.
Sure.
I hate that I realized I was attracted to that when I was getting fucked by a guy who was like clearly
A murderer.
like I was like,
They're
he
my
was
favorite.
dirty talking me, but it was this weird, like perfect enunciation. And I was like,
What?
oh, this is like for you. And then I was like, oh no, I like it. Oh no.
Wait,
I'm a gremlin
What do you
again.
mean he was like if he dirty talks you with bad grammar, then he's less of
Yeah.
a psycho?
I
What do
don't
you-
know. It was like the most psychotic thing that his like enunciation and grammar was perfect. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that this is the thing I was going to be into.
That is a little weird.
Maybe I'm a psycho.
Yeah, did he use like medical terminology? Like did he say things like vulva, labia?
Yeah. No, what if he had? Oh,
I would cry.
I can nearly feel my erect penis in your fallopian tube.
That turned me on just now.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of got me too.
I squirted just now.
I was like,
Just
wait,
now.
which time?
Wait, tell us your birthday date
My
fail.
birthday date fail. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. This is actually like cool and weird. There's a guy. Team, I love you.
Yeah.
There's a guy.
What an animal.
So there's a guy.
Anybody want to beat off to that?
yeah.
You crazy bitches?
He was throwing his trash on the floor. I love trash also. Only trash.
Litter.
All right.
Date
This
fail.
story is depressing, but I'm going to tell it anyway. It's
Course.
not that depressing. So my birthday was awesome. You stopped by my party. I had my
Tuesday.
party
It
at
was a great
Saddle
party.
Ranch.
You looked amazing.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I was trying to find the right combination of like sexy but cowgirl. So I
You
wore
nailed
like
it.
latex with cowboy boots. It was fun.
I was
you
like,
go.
that top. It was so amazing.
Thank you. It was a bodysuit. I was
mean,
obsessed with it. I never wore it before.
As a fashionista, I think it's important to compliment people where it's due.
I don't have any good clothes.
You look like somebody in the like
you know?
1950s in a convertible.
Yeah, you.
Oh, don't even start
You're
with me.
stunning. All right, so here's what happened. There's a guy I used to date. Okay, we all know this guy.
So now this is.
I don't know anything. I'm
You know
out of
this
all
guy.
the gossip loop. I'm sure I know him, but
You
I don't
were
know who you're
there
talking about.
the night I met him. This is so funny.
You're gonna have to tell me
Okay, I'll
after.
tell you after. So
Do I know this person?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a comedian. Okay, I met him years ago.
Gaffigan.
I think it was like 4. Yes, I fucked Jim Gaffigan for years. No, this guy's a comedian. I think I met him like 4 or 5 years ago, a long time ago,
Yeah.
and we dated for a little bit, not exclusively, but we dated for a little bit, and it was one of those. When I describe my relationship with this guy, like the Gone Girl couple. Like we were, have you ever dated someone where like your psycho tops their psycho, then they top yours? We just were like
Trying
progressive.
to
Yes.
out crazy each other.
Remember
Yeah.
earlier when I said I've never shown up at a guy's house or stalked his
You
shit?
lied.
No. He's the only guy ever in my life that one time I showed up at his house in the middle of the night. One time he shot, I better not say this on here, he'll kill me. One time he punched a hole in a wall. He called the police on me. I
Yep.
called the police on him. We were like,
I had that exact same
Psychos.
relationship before.
Yes.
I mostly just like the craziest thing I do is like a strain of text messages and then being like,
me too.
why don't I
Emily."
just kill myself? And then 2 days later being, hey, I'm really sorry about that.
That's the craziest shit I've done with any other guy. This is the only guy.
Why you call the cops?
Because he showed up at my house once and wouldn't leave. It was never physical violence.
Sure, yeah.
It was just like I couldn't get him to leave, and then once he couldn't get me to leave, like we would just get in these screaming fights, and he'd be like, "If you don't leave, I'm gonna call the cops." And I'd be like, "Go ahead, call the fucking cops. They'll probably show up and like we would just like scream at each other.
Love is beautiful.
Isn't it? You guys should have made love.
God, the sex was fucking just. I
Good
mean,
sex
that
will
energy.
make you like
oh.
a huge piece of shit. That like crazy
Oh,
energy
yeah.
where you're just like, hate sex?
Dude, that we had the hottest sex from. That was one guy that the sex was built up. Like we went out, I think 4 or 5 times before we fucked, and it took a while because we were both like traveling and we kept missing each other. And when we finally fucked, it was the best first sex. It was like retarded, right? So anyway.
Sex.
Also, that guy,
I miss it.
He used psychological warfare on me because after the sex, he was like, I want to play this song for you. And he played this song, which in hindsight, I'm
This
like, I
is
bet
gonna
he
be
does
so
this
creepy.
to everyone. No, he turned on a song and he played it in bed. And that song at the time wasn't very popular, but then became like a huge hit. And then every time we would because we would break up, then fuck, then break up, then fuck. Every time we break up and I'd hear that song on the radio, I'd like start crying or I'd get horny.
What song is it? It wasn't John Legend, was it?
It was.
Oh,
How did you
no.
know? Did I tell you this?
No.
Okay.
What if he does that to every girl?
He probably does. There's like 8 girls who come every time they hear John Legend or cry.
Oh my God.
How did you guess that?
I cried
How
once
did you
while
know?
having
Did you
sex.
sleep with him?
Remember my bingo wings, you guys?
Oh my God! Imagine if we both fucked him and it's the same guy.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
sure it's
I
not.
think I
It might
fucked
be.
them.
No, I listened to that song with a guy once, and later we had sex. It just came on the radio. He wasn't playing it. But I cried during sex. And I was like, I'm sorry, I think this is because of that song from earlier.
Are you serious?
Has nothing to do with you.
Well, all right. So, long story short.
Finding out you fucked the same guy, so weird.
Well, I mean,
mean,
we're
not
comics,
in
so
comedy.
lots of
It's
us have
quite
fucked
an
the same guy.
incestuous
I mean,
circle
it
that we all
really
run
is.
in.
It is. We've all had sex with Brenton.
Yeah, I have.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
He had sex with me.
I was
And
dating
more
a-
making love.
That sounds
but-
like Brenton.
Dude, I was unrelated, but I was dating a guy that I was kind of into, and then I found out one of my good friends also dated him, and I didn't know, and I had to just like end it.
That's what I was asking
Yeah.
earlier
Yeah.
when you were talking about the guy asking about your friend if you guys had hooked up or not. Because there are people that, because our circles overlap so much, there are certain people that.
If you found out someone fucked him, you'd be like, I can't.
Yep, exactly.
Who?
Yep.
Name names.
I'm not naming
Wait,
names, but there are people.
Because they're friends or because you're
'Cause you
so
just know
turned
that-
off and disgusted?
Both angles.
I see.
I've
I
probably had
understand
sex
that.
with all of them.
Yeah, you probably have.
Well, like Sam Tripoli told me the guy that I've been fucking, I told him who it was, and he said that I lowered the value of my vagina by fucking this
Oh no.
That's funny.
yeah,
so
yeah. And I was
funny.
like, what? He goes, you just went from platinum pussy to sterling. Congratulations.
Shut the fuck up, Sam. Like you wouldn't fuck trash can pussy.
Whatever.
Sam would fuck a trash
Sam.
can.
Sam would,
you.
yeah, he
A
fucked
trash
a
can.
literal trash
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck, Sam. Fuck you too.
Of all
you,
people.
Sam.
You, Sam.
Of all people. I'm scared to turn my back to Sam. I'm feared he's going to try to
gonna
shove his
fuck
cock
you.
in me.
Your
Yeah. yeah. My ass is going to look like that dog's ass.
Oh, God.
I was hooking up with this guy, is a comic, and like we'd been hooking up for a few months, and I hadn't told anyone because I just didn't tell anyone. I was taking my friend out to a birthday dinner, and she's like, or a birthday lunch, and she's like, oh, I've been dating this guy for a couple of weeks. I really
Uh-oh.
like him. And I was like, who is it? And then she told me, and I was like, I've been fucking that guy for like 10 months.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
and then we were just both crying over salads, like
I got so mad. And
That's horrible.
I FaceTimed him, and I was like, did you make sure to call and tell her
Good.
happy birthday? Because I told her right away, because it's like, what do you just be quiet about it? No, people need to.
Women,
I agree.
comedian-
You
women,
played that
You know
perfectly.
what? I think
if
that
it's
actually
going on at the same time.
Oh,
I
God,
just
that would be
changed
the
my
worst.
mind. I'm always very quiet when it's a comic, but I actually think the girls should tell each other because it's happened to me twice that like a male comic has been like really trying to step to me, and then another girl will tell me they're dating him, and then I'll
Yeah.
say it right to him like, you can only date one of us at a time because
Yeah.
we all fucking talk.
Right? Like, it's okay to date another comic, but you can't do it at the same time.
No, you can't fuck 2 female comedians at once. There's only like 20 of us.
Yeah, and
Right.
we're all going to talk to each other over brunch on Sundays. We do it every week.
Yeah.
There's a secret brunch, and we talk about all
Fucking
of you.
idiots.
I'd love to go to that secret brunch.
Shut up, loser.
That should be a podcast. Secret brunch.
Secret brunch.
So anyway, all right.
thought you meant
so
shut up, loser.
Back to the date fail
fail,
guy.
yeah.
So this guy.
Hack.
Then we didn't. No, different guy. This
Oh,
is.
never mind.
I have this guy. So this is the ex guy that the police calling. each
Sure,
other
yeah,
guy.
And he's at
Eventually-
your birthday party.
Eventually, we became
John
friends.
Legend.
Eventually, we became friends. I mean, it took years though. We hated each
Is
other.
he even a good friend, though? Or are you like, I can't stand you?
No, I actually like love him now because I love him actually more now because I like get him. I see his he's got a good heart. He's just,
Yeah.
we're just not, we're
Damaged.
fucked up together. We're too damaged.
Comedians.
Yeah.
When you're too much like someone, it's like fiery sex and a terrible idea for a relationship.
Yeah. So, but
Probably.
but I care about him. He's
What
a
do we
guy.
know?
He's a guy I can't date, but I know like if I crashed my car and I called him, he'd show up. Like you know what I
And
mean?
be like, you fucking idiot.
Yes, he would. He really would. But so the point is, we finally became like cool again, and every once in a while we'll fuck. Every once in a while, but it's so different now. There's no feelings. It's like, and it'll be like 2 a.m. He'll text me drunk, or I'll text him drunk. It's always when I'm sad about another guy or I'm going through something, and then
Yeah.
I'll come over and we'll have this amazing sex, and then I'll leave.
You guys are going to end up married.
I don't think so. But point
And
is,
probably in a very violent domestic dispute that gets a lot of attention from TMZ.
could happen. But the point is, I invited him to my birthday party. I've invited him to a million things. He always says he'll come, and he never does. So I was positive he wouldn't come.
Yeah.
And then he fucking showed up.
And you're like,
I was like, in my head, I was like, I couldn't believe he came. It was like I was so touched that he came. And he stayed the whole night.
oh my God.
He's all flirty and
Loved
attentive,
you.
right?
He loves you.
Right? The whole night. But here's the thing. So the whole night, he's all like flirty. I'm like, awesome. I'm gonna fuck him tonight. What a great
And
birthday.
he's like, I have to go.
Not even. I come up to him.
He left with somebody else.
I don't know.
We're just guessing. We won't let her say.
The
Like,
rest of the podcast.
He has AIDS.
that's it. I found it. No, he does not have AIDS. I said, I go up to him and I'm like, I'm going to get out of here soon. I'm getting really tired. And he's like, yeah, cool. And then I go, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I come out.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh my God. He's like my dad.
I was so confused.
What if he's like, I actually just came here for karaoke. I forgot it's your birthday.
Right.
It was the weirdest. I really was like so
weird.
confused. So then I text him. But here's the thing.
Maybe he thought you left when you went to the bathroom.
I know him so well.
Did you like put it down like pretty like? Was it known that you were like,
Were
hey,
you
let's
like,
get out of
I'm
here?
tired.
No.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and leave.
I don't know how to flirt.
No, but the night before my birthday, I saw him at a holiday party and we made out, and it was very like we should fuck again soon. So it's been a minute. And then that night he was trying to hit me up to fuck, but I couldn't because I had an early morning and whatever. So it was like definitely like out there in the ether, and he was flirty, you know, and like, but the thing is, I know him so well that when he gets a little too fucked up, sometimes he just gets spacey and he just runs.
think he
He's
just,
done
like,
it a
wandered
million
off?
times. I think he just
Got
kind
threw
of,
away some birthday pussy.
dude. So
What a
that,
fool.
so then I was texting him like, "Where'd you go?" I just assume he went to fuck someone else, to be honest, which I don't even care. Like, that's what's weird. I don't have feelings anymore.
At all?
No.
Maybe you're dead inside.
I don't think I can fuck without feelings anymore.
I can fuck him without feelings. 'Cause
Maybe
I
that
know.
might be my thing.
You can't fuck without feelings.
I don't know. I'm going through
I'm like-
something similar that you're going through.
I'm like horny for intimacy.
See, that's what's
Like, I want to make
weird.
eye contact and be like, you're a beautiful human in the universe.
Ew.
But also like, you fucking whore, but like feel connected.
yeah, you want your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I want to have my cake and then I want to fuck it and eat it and have it tell me that I'm not really a whore after it called me a whore. As it holds me in bed.
Ah.
Psych. One of those.
I want the intimacy and the horror part. I'm with you on
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Well, you know what's weird
I
about
want to be called a whore, but then afterward reassured that it's like, you're not really a whore.
That was just
I know
pretend.
I know what you mean.
I love you.
Yeah.
That was just for the
Yeah,
time.
that's pillow talk.
I don't
Yeah.
want you to talk to me like I'm a dog. Yeah, but
I'm the same way. I love to be called a whore in bed. You dirty little whore.
but it's like I want to be clear. I'm not really a whore.
Also, when a guy texts it to me, like if we're dirty texting, and then he's like, "You're such a whore," and then I'm offended.
Yeah, it's like oh, this is
Doesn't translate well on text.
it doesn't feel as
Stuff.
good.
So certain things, just sarcasm as well on text is
I
terrible.
quit sexting after the one time that I fell asleep in the middle of sexting, and I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Oh God. Well, but the point is that the guy texted me back the next day and said like I was so fucked up. I just left with my buddy. I wasn't even thinking. He's like, but let's hook up this weekend. So I mean, like we will. I know we will.
Sure.
But what's weird is with him, I always sleep over. We always cuddle. He's the only guy I can cuddle
You guys are gonna
and
end
not
up
catch
married
feelings for. We really won't. I
because
don't
the
think
pressure
so.
is off.
But he's
I'm scared. I'm scared for you.
We're not gonna.
Why are you scared?
He's gonna trick you and trap you with his weenie.
Who knows, man?
I have a
With
date
his
tonight.
weenie.
I'm
You
scared.
do? Talk about
You
your
do?
date.
What about this?
Who is he?
Blind date?
Tell us about
Yeah,
it.
he's blind.
Awesome.
Hot. He's
I'm going on a
perfect.
date
He
with
won't
Then you
see
don't
your
have to worry about the
outfit.
bingo wings.
Yeah, he won't know that I look like a jiggly old man.
Wait. How'd you meet this guy?
I met him at a birthday party of a friend.
Was it mine?
No.
You walked into Saddle Ranch and asked
and
out the
I was
bouncer?
like, there you are.
He was on the bull.
My
and you're like, look at
soulmate.
him ride that bull. He can ride this shit.
Yeah. I was
saw
like,
Such a
Riding the
dude.
bull to John Legend.
oh God. Yeah, that's what happened. No, it was at Dana's birthday party.
Wait a minute. Is it the guy that her mom brought? Wait a minute.
Her mom didn't. Did her mom bring
Somebody
a guy?
brought her a guy as a gift, which, by the way, is the
Oh,
best gift.
hilarious!
What?
Some French man.
Jonathan Kite brought me too.
What happened?
What a
Somebody
good
brought a
guy.
guy like in a
He's
bow.
like, Dana, this is my gift to
There's
you.
a bow on his dick. She took his pants off, and there was just a bow on it, like a new Mercedes.
Right.
Yeah. Oh God, that story.
Is that guy? Is it the guy? Is it?
It's some guy I was just talking to there
All right.
that Dana's drunk mom actually was like, oh, introduce me to your boyfriend. And I was like, and I'd been talking to him for like 2 minutes, and I was like, oh, he's not my boyfriend. And Dana's drunk mom is like, I'm getting like a vibe here. And I was like, okay, fucking drunk Ellen.
No way.
But anyways, I have a date with him. I don't know. I'm scared.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I'm not telling you.
Why? This won't be
Spy.
on
We're
till
just gonna
tomorrow.
go grab a drink somewhere. I don't really know. We're playing it by
Spy.
ear.
Like I'm gonna show up at your date.
I know.
What kind
We
of
both have
psycho-
binoculars in the bushes and
and
shit.
you're like,
Yep.
it is the guy that plays John Legend.
She's on a date, all right.
Son of a bitch.
I
Oh.
had sex the night of Dana's birthday party with a guy I never slept with before, and
Really?
it was my.
Was he at Dana's birthday? What if I'm going on a date with the same guy?
It's not the same guy. I don't think.
Probably is.
It could be. If it is, I hope it is because he was in the top 5 sex of my life.
Really?
I've only
Wow.
had 20.
Was it one of
He was
those
the top-
animal,
Oh, it's so hot.
mentally handicapped
just-
looking UFC fighters that were there that didn't have necks? You can't say. All right, just kidding. You
I had a
guys-
nightmare happen to me
If
last
you're
night.
watching this and you're one of those guys, I was just kidding. You seemed very smart.
I was talking to this girl last night.
I was like, yeah, no, these guys will fuck you like dumb animals.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dumb guys, big dumb guys.
Yeah.
Woo, boy.
I will say that fighter sex.
I don't know, I've never fucked
is-
one, but-
I have hooked up with
Me
some
either.
fighters, and it is like they're like fucking. I mean, they fight like you can imagine. They're UFC fighters. They're like they grapple you and
Yeah,
shit.
I get it. Like
They take you down.
I want someone to fuck me like I hurt their family. You know what I mean?
Same.
Like they're looking for their long lost something inside my pussy.
There's some female fighters. I would hook up with some of the female fighters.
Yeah,
What?
me too.
Some of them are hot.
Besides Ronda Rousey. Oh,
Oh,
that little
Rousey's
blonde
not
Paige
hot.
Van Sant is hot.
Yeah, she's hot. There's quite a few ones that are hot. Plus, it's
Me?
sexy to me knowing that a chick knows how to take a punch. I just want to put that out there.
You're such trash.
I was talking to a girl last night. This is the worst. Kind of going okay, really cute, and she's like, "Guess how old I am." I'm like,
No, why would you say that?
She said that, and
Guess
so
my weight.
I was like 70. I didn't know. No, I was like maybe like 30, 21. And I'm like,
Oh, no one should.
Did you check her
that's
ID?
it. That's it.
I hope you checked her ID.
Already out. I'm
You didn't-
already out.
Did you check her ID?
No, but just the fact that she's 21. And then
She
she
must have been
guess how old I
horrified.
am. Guess how old I am. And she guesses 40. I said 45. And she goes, oh, my dad's 43. Wow.
And then you're like, I could not stop coming.
Holy shit.
She wanted to fuck
that
you
was
so bad.
The worst.
She wanted to fuck you so bad.
I get it.
I like fucking older guys.
Yeah, that's the only reason I think I like fucking older guys. And I've only fucked like 2 older
Why?
guys. but I was
Daddy
like,
issues?
this is a daddy thing.
What's the
for
oldest guy
sure.
you fucked?
63.
No,
what about you
like
guys?
40, 40s? Early 40s.
That's
Right.
it?
All
What
right,
was the oldest guy
grandpa
you
fucker.
fucked?
52.
How old were you at the time?
He has a great body. How was I at the time?
Yeah.
Last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
But
not,
I'm just saying, if you're
feel
like,
like
oh, I was
21.
21. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, the biggest age gap. That should be the question. The biggest
Yeah,
age
Right.
I think
gap.
my biggest age gap was, let me see, how old was I?
That was my biggest age gap.
I don't even know what mine
Probably
is.
like 17 or 18 years.
Wow.
I don't even know if I've ever slept with anybody older than me.
Maybe 20 years.
Wow.
I don't know if I have. I
Really?
mean, same age, maybe a year older than me, but for the most part, no.
Why would you not fuck a 21-year-old?
I mean, I'd fuck her,
Oh.
but I mean,
But you
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
love her.
I would. There's just nothing we could
date
have in
her.
common.
No.
Yeah. I mean, what am I
Yeah.
gonna have? What am I to do with a 21-year-old?
You can't. I mean, dating someone that much younger than you.
No, you
There's
can't.
no
At that
way.
level,
You
if
can't.
There's no
An
way.
older age gap, like late 30s, and someone in like their 50s.
You can do that.
The older both people get, the less weird the age.
She was
gap is,
pretty
I think.
mature for her age. I never would have guessed she was 21. But we were talked for like an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and the minute she told me she was 21, everything in me that was
Your
remotely
boner,
like
your wiener went
all
inside
of
of
it,
you. It was like,
everything.
That's so weird, though. After an
Yeah.
hour and a half conversation, I mean, if you could talk to anyone
she
for an
could be
hour
like
and a half,
old
I'm
soul.
impressed.
Yeah, but I mean, there's just I was just out.
There's not many people I can talk to for more than an hour.
No.
If
Really?
You can talk to someone for more. Yeah, well, you guys are
I could talk
comics.
to
Different.
anyone. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Really?
I only talk to comics.
Yeah, imagine if you talked to like the
my
bagger
God.
at Ralph's for an hour.
I can't do that for like 10
No
minutes.
offense to the baggers at Ralph's. I know some
Regular,
really sweet ones.
I don't like saying like regular people, civilians.
Yeah.
People who have like, who don't want to talk about anything deep or like really interesting. I love like intense conversation.
Me too.
That's my,
Me
like,
too.
Bane hobby. It's just like, let's get intimate.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
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 We should do this every day.
I could just talk for the rest of my life.
Well, we just did it for
Podcasts
now.
are great for us.
Yeah.
For comics.
Yeah, because we like to hear our own
I
voice.
need another. I need to start a second podcast.
Called Deep Talks.
Deep talks.
There's so many podcasts that we need to
Bingo
So
wings.
deep.
Call it bingo wings.
We're almost out of time.
Oh God, I did that. I'm so
you
sorry.
keep wagging you guys listening at home, you got to go check out the videos. You can watch Jessica
my arms
shake her
jiggling.
arms on camera. Your arms don't even jiggle.
Follow me at Bingo Wings on Instagram.
I really should start that. And it should just be all ladies.
It's just
underarms.
slow motion video.
Yeah, I like that
I saw
idea.
someone painted. I don't remember when this was, but there was one with an American flag painted on their arm.
I saw that actually.
Oh, really?
When she waved her arm.
It was amazing.
My
Of course.
grandma calls that her waddle.
I thought my grandma had a gobble. Oh, that's what it was.
A gobble?
She had that like
the neck fat,
that neck
fat hanging
chin
thing?
where it's like,
I'm getting that.
I'm afraid of that because I have a really small. I have that like inbred chin.
I'm
where
afraid
there's
the
not
wheels
much of a
just fall
chin.
off the bus like all
And
of a
I'm gonna get
sudden.
older
Like
and
you
the
hit a
skin's
certain
gonna
age and it
sag.
just all of it goes.
They do. It does. The wheels
Yeah.
are going to fall off. But you're a guy, luckily. So guys just
Yeah.
get hotter with age.
Yeah, men are just like old and mysterious.
Yeah,
and
and
women
there's-
are just like, ooh, he's so old.
And there's always a 21-year-old.
Is that how they talk?
Yeah, they're like, oh, I bet his balls hang by his knees.
So hot.
That's sexy.
That's so hot.
Do you guys have anything you want to plug
Yeah,
before
this
coming
hole,
up? Coming
am I right?
up?
That's disgusting.
You should.
That's hot.
I don't think I have anything big coming up. I'll be in Honolulu on January 24th at Anna O'Brien's. But listen to my podcast, Ignorance is Blessed.
Yeah.
Love it. I will be in St. Louis at Helium Comedy Club with Steve Renazizi, January 18th, 19th, and 20th. If anybody in that neck of the woods wants to come see that. And check out my new podcast, 92.7 The Pod. Second episode comes out tomorrow. And it is fake morning radio about a fake city.
Oh, shit.
So check that shit out. And as always, Punch Drunk on All Things Comedy as well.
And guys, I will be at the Las Vegas Laugh Factory December 27th through January 1st, I believe, for New Year's.
Oh, fun.
I
New
know.
Year's
It's gonna,
in Vegas.
It's going to be so fun with Dom Herrera. So make sure you guys come out to that. Check out my Patreon if you haven't, patreon.com/KateQFunny. You can buy Jessica's dirty underwear. So it's really
Oh my God.
She poops in it, though. So
Yeah. Can
great.
I do that? I'm going to
Yes.
start my own Patreon. I have so many poopy underwear.
Sell your poopy pants. People love it.
Oh my God.
You make a lot of money.
I think you could. You really could.
And I just have like so many underwear filled with poopy stains.
I keep mine too. I just collect them in a bag.
Good. That's what like a lot of women don't shave their legs on a first date because they don't want to be slutty. I wear poopy underwear, and I'm like, this'll
This'll keep me straight.
keep me from
I
hoeing
didn't,
out.
I didn't shave my legs the night of Dana's party because I didn't want to fuck that guy. And then when
And
I
then-
got him back to my house, I ran in the bathroom real quick. I was like, I just need a few minutes, and I shaved like so
Oh,
fast that I
really?
cut,
Better
I
than
cut
me.
myself like 8 times.
You're
and
bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
ah!
And then everyone after sex, I was like, turn the lights off. And then afterwards, I was like, I'm not on my period. I cut myself shaving. Like, I actually had to tell him.
Oh my God.
Because there
Wow.
was blood.
I just always end up being like, well, I guess he's just gonna remember me as a girl with viciously hairy legs because I couldn't not fuck him.
Yep.
Guys, this has been Datefails. We love you. Make sure you follow us all, and we'll see you next time.
Talk it. Talk it.
Bye.